Okay, so welcome if you're new and welcome back if you are true. My name is Opal May and this is what we're doing today. So earlier, the live, y'all couldn't hear me. So hopefully y'all can hear me now. I gotta wait till somebody come on so they could tell me. We're going to make the glaze for the bread pudding and then we are going to try it on camera. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we have our ion, okay? And we're gonna take butter. Okay, so this is a stick of butter. Get that off. All right, so a whole stick of butter. All right, so once again, you can hear me. Thank you, Miss. Is that Miss Carla? Hey, Miss Carla. Thank you. Okay, so you can hear me good. Hopefully this thing doesn't end. But anyway, so we have a stick of butter, okay? All right, so we're just gonna melt it in our pot, of course. All right, and the bread pudding is done. I'm gonna have to show you guys in just a few. Hold on one second. Okay, so we have that on. We're going to use some brown sugar and we're also going to use some buttermilk. You can use heavy cream as well. You can use milk, you can use heavy cream. Remember, I'm just trying to use up all this buttermilk. But I think today is going to be the last day because I think it's starting to kind of give away on me. All right, and we also have some glazed pecans. All right. Let me see if this is still hot. This is still a little warm. This is the bread pudding that looks absolutely amazing. This is something your grandma would make. This is one of the best bread pudding recipes a person can ever make. See how it held solid? It's nice. It's very nice. So you definitely want to make this. Remember I talked about the crunchiness. So we have it around the edges, but we have it on top because the French bread or the baguette, see how it did? It looks great. And it's still warm, so. And you could see the pineapples in there. You could see the raisins. It looks so good, right? And it smells amazing. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Look at that. Hey, Miss Carolyn. It smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. Thank you all for coming back on. Okay, so now we are making the glaze for it, okay? And then we're going to have some on camera, all right? So we have our butter, and I'm just waiting on that to melt. So once that melts, let me turn up the eye just a little bit more. That way we can get it melted. So if you guys see me not getting in the comments and saying anything, it's why. Hey, Miss Stacy, yes, yes. Okay, you were wifing me just from the food? Like you don't know nothing about me or anything? Just from the food you were wifing me? You know, they say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Okay, you sold already. I understand. Okay, so let's melt this butter. And like I was telling everybody else, we got buttermilk and we got brown sugar, okay? So we're going to put this in there and let it dissolve nicely. Once our butter melts. And remember, we are going to do measurements. It looks delicious. Hello, everyone who said that. So Maureen, hello. Hello to you as well, all right? So we have our measuring cup, because I got to measure for y'all so y'all can get this right, all right? Got our brown sugar. Okay. 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 You guys see me? Yes. I'm going to turn the camera, guys, just a little bit. And once again, thanks for everybody that came back. I do apologize. I don't know what it is about these lives. If you get a phone call, if your alarm clock goes off, nobody can hear you anymore. Sometimes it resets if you wait and then the sound comes back, but sometimes it just doesn't. So I don't know how to fix that. And my phone is on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know. It's so frustrating. Okay, so we are melting our butter. If anyone just joined, hold on, y'all. Let me put this on because I don't want no grease to pop and get on my clothes. I do not want that. Hold on. Because, man, when that grease pops and it messes up your clothes, and this is butter, so you can't get that stuff out. It was harder to get out. And my butter is boiling. Let's turn it down 1 second. Okay. All right. So we should be good now. All right. So we're going to add our sugar. Well, yeah, I don't cook plant-based. I do make some things that are plant-based, but hey, I understand if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Okay, so we have our sugar, okay? So about 3/4, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour that in our butter. All right. All right, and we're gonna stir it up. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. All right, so you got your butter and your sugar. Nice. We're gonna put some buttermilk in there. Who said that? I'm gonna make pizza. That's my idea. I know you was joking. That's why you see me laughing. Okay, so and then we have our buttermilk. Like I said earlier, you can use milk, you can use heavy cream, but this is what I have because I wanted to use it up. Okay, so we're gonna put some butter and buttermilk in there. Okay, I'm gonna do about 3/4 of a cup. Okay, you guys see me? Yes. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Let's put this in there so it doesn't. All right, let me put this back in the fridge. All right, so we have our milk in there. Oh, yes. Yes. All right, so we got our milk. All right, so that's our butter, our brown sugar, and our heavy cream. Okay? Some people add rum. You know, I'm not going to add any alcohol. If you leave it to me, I think it does give it a very nice, good taste. Okay? When I make rum cake, it always gives it a nice flavor. Okay? So we got it here. Stir it up. Okay, so now we're just gonna let it cook. Got our eye down low. We're gonna cook and see how it thickens. And it should thicken up nice. If not, we have a little bit of cornstarch to add, just in case it doesn't give me that thick consistency that I want, all right? All right, so then, 1 second. Definitely sweet enough. The buttermilk gives it that little like sour taste. All right, so we're just gonna put some of our pecans in there. Who's that? Miss Patty Cakes, hello. And like I said earlier, people that don't like nuts, you know, or people that's allergic, don't put them in there. So I don't put them in there because my son doesn't like them. But we're going to make the glaze with it. Okay, and these are our pecans. I picked these up from Sprouts. It's a nice, good, it's a nice, good glazed pecan. So good. Okay. Let me see if this is, hold on, y'all. All right, so we have our pecans, but I'm not going to add the pecans yet because I want to see, you know, how thick our glaze is going to get. That's going to determine if I do that because I might need to add a little bit of cornstarch, okay? And these are like $15 for a pound. They are crazy with these prices. I usually just eat them by themselves as a snack. Sprouts done went up. They done lost their mind. Okay, so go back over here to our pot. I'm going to turn it up a bit because I want to kind of catch it. Got it up. It's to cook for like 5 or 10 minutes. I am going to go ahead and add some cornstarch, okay? Gonna add about a half a teaspoon. And let's see how it cooks. And make sure, you know, you get your lumps out of there, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys, just give me a minute, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta remember to include y'all. I get started sometimes and I just forget because I just get focused. And that was about what was this? I don't even know. It was a half a tablespoon, I'm sorry, of the cornstarch. And I'm feeling like I want it just a little more darker, okay? So we're gonna do a full tablespoon. Gotta melt it, because sometimes, man, those lumps, they don't be wanting to come out. So what I'm gonna do is grab this, my little mixer, and mix it up just a little bit, okay? And it is getting thicker. You guys can't really see it at all because if I turn it too much, I'm gonna have to bring the camera over here. We're just mixing it so we can get it a little thick, a little thicky thick. So what I'm trying to do is get all the lumps out. Yes, glazed pecans are so good, Miss Patty Cakes. Okay. Okay, I think I did good with the lumps, okay? So now we're gonna add our pecans, and I'm just gonna put them in here and kind of break them up a bit. That way, we don't have like big old pecans just sitting on top, okay? Yeah, I don't want the big ones just, If I was to make it in the oven and put them in the batter, I would leave them big, but okay. So I broke them up like that. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys our sauce. Let's go ahead and add our pecans in there. You can see me adding these. Oh, it looks nice. It looks so nice. All right. Let's stir them in. Let's taste it. Amazing. Let me get one more thing to add. Hold on. We need a lemon. Let's see, where did we put it? I had it. Where's our lemon? Y'all, how come I can't find the lemon? Oh, there it is. Okay. So far, let me show you guys what it looks like. And we are going to add a lemon. Let me show you guys. It looks absolutely beautiful. Let me see. Don't hit nothing, girl, and hang these people up. All right, 1 second. All right. So this is what our pecan or our glaze is looking like. Our butter pecan. I'm sorry, our butter pecan. Our southern bread pudding glaze. Remember, nuts are optional. Very optional. So we're just stirring and stirring. And remember, I added the corn starch just to give it, a nice thicker, right, butter pecan. Because I love me some butter pecan ice cream or some pecan and praline. But anyway, so remember, we added the corn starch just to get it a little thick. Okay? If it's not thick enough for you, you can add some more. But this consistency that I have is perfect by the time you glaze it over it. I mean, absolutely perfect. This is a great glaze, all right? So we're gonna add some lemon. Just give me a second. Let me put my phone back on here. Okay. All right, so now we have our lemon right here, all right? We're gonna turn our glaze down. You only need to cook about 5 or 10 minutes, really, okay? So we're gonna take our lemon. Where's my knife? I only use one knife. Okay, hold on. I don't want a real sharp one. Cause I can't come through to stay, can't stay too long. Gotta keep moving, my girl, she waiting. I don't wanna be fooling. Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing going on. And I ain't trying to lose it. Okay, so let's cut a lemon. Get a bowl with squeeze. I'll probably do it right in here. Yep. All right, we're just gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon in there, y'all. Thank you to everyone that has joined and the ones that came back. If you had not hit a likey like, make sure you hit a likey like. If you have not subscribed, hit a subscribe. But hold on, y'all, because we about to try this bread pudding with the glaze over it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got a little bit of lemon. Now I'm doing this because I don't want to squeeze any of the seeds in there. Because if you're serving this to a lot of people, that ain't cool. All right. So. All right, and just a squeeze of lemon. Y'all can't even see it, but it's right there in the corner. Y'all see the corner with it? All right, so we're gonna put that in there. Because lemon just always does a little something. All right, so here's our lemon, and that's more than enough. Oh my goodness, this glaze looks so pretty. Yes, yes. That's it. this over there. All right. This here. And we're getting ready to try it, you guys. We are definitely getting ready to try this bread pudding. So we got our bread pudding. Let's take our glaze off and put it in a bowl. All right. So this is our glaze. Hi. Hi, Shaylin. My daughter joined the live. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, y'all. So this is what it looks like. All right. This is the final look of your glaze for your southern bread pudding. Perfect. I'm gonna go slow. Look at that. Perfect glaze. All right. So we're gonna put it in a bowl. Pretty hot. And most likely I won't be able to pick that up because I know it's gonna be too hot. Turn our eye off. All right, before it gets too hot. And this is your glaze. This is your glaze. Smells so good. Oh my goodness. So this is your glaze right here in the bowl. All right. So we're gonna set it to the side right here because we're getting ready to try it. All right. Hold on, you guys. All right, guys. So my daughter's gonna come up so she can try this. All right, so let's cut our bread pudding. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So there's our glaze. Did I take a picture? I did take a picture of it. Okay, so we are getting ready to try it. Hi, Jan. He is so excited. Okay, all right. So now we have our, okay, so now we're getting ready to cut it. Y'all been waiting for this. It's finished. Let's do the cut. Let's get her. Oh gosh, it's coming out so nice. Let me show y'all. Pieces cut. Y'all, it looks so good. Look at this. Look at that. There's our knife. Look at that. That's some good looking bread pudding. Let's move this knife. That looks so good. Really good. Okay, so now we're gonna take a piece. So she could try this on camera and tell y'all how it tastes. All right, so we're gonna give her the piece right here. Ah! Look at the bottom. Nice. I love it like this. All right, so that's what it looks like, and we're gonna glaze it. All right, this is what it looks like on the inside of it. Matter of fact, let me get by the light so y'all can see it. So you see how brown it is? Nice and brown. That looks beautiful. That's a beautiful, 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 beautiful piece of bread pudding. And then you got your inside. Remember I said you're gonna be a little soft on the inside, but you're gonna have that crunchy outside. So that's what you have. All right. So now, 1 second. Let me put it on here. This back on here, and we're gonna do the glaze. Ah, sorry. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do the glaze. Get a spoon. I know this is hot, so let's set it here. This is your piece, and then I'm gonna try it. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. All right. So here's our bread pudding. This is our glaze. All right. So we're gonna glaze it up. Matter of fact, I didn't even try it, y'all. I mean, I know it's good. Look at that. It's nice. And like I said, you could taste the the sourness of the of the buttermilk. So if you don't like that taste, use milk or heavy cream. You will get a sweeter taste. But this is already sweet enough, so I don't need to add that. Okay. Jane said, I haven't heard of bread pudding in years. Yes, this is bread pudding. Yep. Okay. So we have our bread pudding here. I already showed you guys. It looks so good. Look at the raisins. Look at the pineapple. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful piece of bread pudding. This is something like your grandma would make. Matter of fact, this is something your grandma would make. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take our glaze that we just made. All right. Going to take our glaze. Our glaze is nice and hot. All right. And we're going to glaze it over it. Oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. All right. We're going to do another little. Nice. Very nice. Your grandmother used to make it? Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like grandmas that would make this stuff. And some of us younger folks, we don't be making it. I do. I appreciate old fashioned desserts. Okay, so we're going to get my daughter to try it on camera. Where's your, oh, you need a spoon. You need a fork or a spoon? It doesn't matter. You want a fork? Okay. All right, y'all. So she's about to try it on camera. All right. You want me to take him?
Yeah.
All right. So. All right.
All right. I'm the daughter. I am trying the bread pudding with the glaze on it.
And then we can do it without glaze too, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, yeah.
Smells really nice.
Ow, Tria, those are greenies. These are greenies. These are greenies.
It's really good. There's like a tanginess to it.
With the buttermilk?
No, I think it might be the pineapple actually.
Oh, okay.
Like
The tangy.
tanginess. The crunch, like the cooked part on the edge makes a nice subtle crunch, but the pecan from the glaze fills in the rest of that crunch. If you like crunch, I like crunch or things. So, I think overall this is pretty good. I just like a little bit more salt, so I probably would have salt or like, did you use salted butter?
Unsalted.
Unsalted. I probably would use salted butter. If you like things to be a little bit more salty, probably use salted butter, but pretty good. Thumbs up. Good job.
Thank you.
Come over here.
All right, let's switch it up. All right, so y'all heard that. Now we're going to, you never had a glaze, what did you do, gravy? Oh, yep. So it's just a glaze. A glaze is nice. And once a glaze is optional, it's not something that you have to have. You can have this by itself and it's simply good in the morning, grab you some coffee or tea, or just by itself. You know, getting ready to go to work in the morning. Oh, let me grab me a piece to have a little sweet breakfast or whatever. Yeah, a lot of people like the crunchy corners. That's always a nice part, right? All right, so I'm just going to try some. Let me just cut it. Okay, and this is my piece. Mm-hmm. 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 Nice with that buttermilk. Perfect. Mmm. The inside, soft. See that? Outside has the hardness and the crunch. Very nice. Let's try it with like a little bit of glaze. Because I'm not going to eat too much of it. Because I haven't eaten any food today. And I can't eat sweets if I haven't ate any food. So that's why I'm having a little small portion. If you have not hit a like you like, make sure you hit a like you like. Once again, I apologize earlier when the live decided to go out. I don't have any control over it, you know? Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of the glaze. And let me see if I like it better with it or without it. Because remember, you can have it with it or without it. All right, so let's try it. Me personally, I like it without the glaze. I like it without the glaze.
Oh, you want that?
Mm, like it way better without the glaze. And probably because I just don't like a lot of real sweet stuff anymore. But it's good. It's so good. Sorry, y'all. That's my grandson. He has to come up for the noise. Okay. That's it. Any questions? We're gonna open this up for questions. That's a good bread pudding. And he could probably hear. You probably have to take him a little further away so it's not. So yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna turn this that way, not in the way. Okay. All right. So it's pretty much done. I'm gonna open this up for questions just in case anybody may have any questions in regard to the bread pudding. Um, For anyone that didn't see how I made it, you can go back to the live before this and it gives you the recipe and exactly how to make it. And if you follow exactly what I instruct you all to do, it comes out exactly the way that it should. Okay, what's to say? I don't know why I'm super emotional all this week. Storm came through early this week and I trapped myself with my mother and she's been making stuff with them all week. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, you've been super emotional. The storm came through earlier this week and you trapped yourself with your mother and she's been making stuff with them all week. Well, hopefully, this too shall pass, okay, with my kids. And it reminded me of my grandma. Oh, that's why you got so emotional. You have good memories with your grandma. So you realize that, this would have been a perfect time for her to be here. Yeah. Hopefully you got some of her recipes, or your mom makes some of the stuff and then um, you can make it. It was a good emotional. That's a good thing. Good, good, good. I'm glad it was a good emotional. Oopsie. All right, you all. So that's the glaze. Are there any questions before we go in regards to the glaze? And as it sits, it will thicken up more as well. Okay? You see how it's starting to thicken up a little more? Yeah. All right. No more questions. I'm going to ask one last time, give y'all about 10, 15 seconds. And once again, I just want to thank each and every one of you. If you did not hit a likey like, hit a likey like. If you have not joined this channel, make sure you join. Because, hey, girl, hey, this is Opal May, and this is what we're doing today. Okay, guys, and we are going to be ending it. Once again, thank you all that came on. Hopefully, you will make this recipe. It's a really, 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 really good one. You're not going to want to make anyone else's recipe. You're going to want to make Opal May's, okay? But anyway, remember before we go to always be positive to people, to do or treat others the way you want to be treated. Give out positive energy because what you put out is what you get, okay? Be loving, be kind, be a light in someone else's darkness, okay? Do you post receipts? I'm a girl dad, but like to try do things with them, create memories. Oh, do I post recipes? Not yet, but it's definitely something I'm going to get into. Definitely something I'm going to get into. I'm going to, get a website created and get like a little book and stuff on there. You're welcome, Miss Carla. No problem. So once again, if you did not see the live before this, it tells you how to make the bread pudding. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for coming in, Jay, Carla, everybody that came in. I missed a lot of y'all. Paula, man, King of the World, just everybody. Miss Patty Cake, Shaylin, Plant Based, Carolyn Shepherd, Maureen, all of y'all, okay? And all the people that came in earlier. All right, y'all. Franklin, you done missed the lives. Cornbread, you done missed the lives. No, but I do need to get a schedule. Just because I'm more new and just trying to just push stuff out, I'm not really on a schedule just yet, but I do need to be. I'm eventually going to make it to like either Friday nights, Saturday nights, or Sunday nights. And it might more be like a Saturday night, most likely, and sometimes Fridays. But anyway, so that's a good question. My plan is to get a schedule so you guys know when I'm coming on and you can look forward to it. But if you turn on your post notification or your notification bell, it'll tell you when I'm on in the meantime. And Miss Carolyn, she's in here. She's always in here. She gets a notification boom every time. So just don't forget to turn those on. Franklin, the ice cream was good. A killer. It was good. It was very good. That was a good ice cream. So Franklin's talking about the ice cream that I made before. If you all have not seen that, go back to one of the lives. It's one of the easiest ice cream recipes a person could ever make. And it turns out amazing. It's nice and sweet. It's creamy. It's great. So don't forget to check that one out either. Y'all better start checking them out because soon, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to change everything to members only. And only the members can see stuff soon. Yeah. But anyway, you all, I'm going to let you guys go. Franklin, thanks for coming on. Yeah. I might come on tomorrow and make a pizza. I'm not really sure yet, guys. I don't want to commit to it and then I don't do it. But don't forget to hit a likey like. Other than that, thank you all so much. Have a good rest of the day. And thanks for the love, you guys. And I'll see you guys very, very, very soon. All right. It was nice meeting you too, Jay. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.